In a world where information is power, who holds the responsibility to wield that power justly? You may be thinking of politicians or world leaders, but there's another group that plays a pivotal role: journalists. Today, we delve into the role, duties, and responsibilities of a journalist. It's a journey through time, from the moment a story catches a journalist's eye to the point it reaches your morning newspaper or digital screen. Every story begins with an idea, a lead, or a tip. The journalist, in their role as an investigator, must hunt down these leads, verifying their credibility from multiple sources. Accuracy is paramount. A single error can damage reputations and lives. The journalist's role here is akin to that of a detective, piecing together the puzzle that will become a news story. Once the facts are collected, the journalist steps into the role of a writer. They must transform raw information into a coherent story, one that informs, engages, and sometimes challenges the reader. This requires not only a command of language, but also an understanding of the audience and the context in which the story will be received. But the work of a journalist doesn't end once the story is published. They must also be prepared to stand by their story, defending its accuracy and their sources if necessary. It's a role that requires courage and a commitment to the truth. Throughout this process, a journalist has several responsibilities. They must respect the rights and privacy of the subjects of their stories, avoiding harm whenever possible. They must also strive for fairness, representing different viewpoints and giving voice to the marginalized. Above all, they must maintain their independence, resisting pressures that might compromise their objectivity. In summary, the role of a journalist is multifaceted. It's a role that involves investigation, writing, and advocacy. It's a role that carries significant responsibilities to the subjects of the stories, to the audience, and to the truth. And it's a role that is essential in a democratic society. Journalists inform us, they challenge us, and they help us to make sense of the world around us. They are the guardians of information, the bearers of the power that information brings. It's no small task, and it's not always easy. But it's a task that is vital to the functioning of our society. Because in a world where information is power, we need journalists to ensure that power is used wisely and justly